Today we have with us Ambassador of India to Kuwait, Dr. Adarsh Swaika. Welcome to DD India, sir. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi talked about the Hindi program on Radio Kuwait in his popular radio program Man Ki Baat's 111th edition. What are your thoughts on this?
It is a matter of immense satisfaction that the recently telecasted or broadcasted Hindi program on Kuwait National Radio, Namaste Kuwait, found mention in Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's Man Ki Baat episode. And what is more important is that this was the first Man Ki Baat episode after the Prime Minister's re-election as Prime Minister for the third time. And this is strong encouragement for propagation of Hindi abroad, including its role in strengthening cultural ties between countries like India and Kuwait.
Coming to the next question, sir. How did the idea for a Hindi program on Radio Kuwait come about? Have you had any discussions with the Kuwaiti government regarding their motivations for launching a Hindi program?
See, the idea of this program actually came about from the fact that Indians today are the largest expatriate community in Kuwait. They are called the community of first preference, almost over 1 million. So we were trying to find how we can bridge gaps in information for the large Indian community, and this was an idea which we thought would actually put a lot of not only information but also entertainment for our people in Kuwait. We made this proposal to the Ministry of Information of Kuwait, and I must acknowledge that the Minister of Information and Culture personally and Under Secretary Information both were very receptive of this proposal, and today we see the light of the day in terms of this program being aired every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. on both FM and AM channels.
Moving to the next question, sir. What type of content is featured in the Hindi broadcast?
See, in this program, it essentially is being done by the Kuwait National Radio. But if you would have heard the episodes in the last 3-4 months, it basically focuses on the recent developments in both in India and Kuwait. Something about sports, something about film industry. Bollywood is very popular in Kuwait, Bollywood music, and also some snippets about India-Kuwait historical relationship as to whether, for example, in one of the episodes, they spoke about one of the Kuwaiti lady who has historical connections with India. Her family lived in Mumbai, and they recount that experiences. And more importantly, the radio show is hosted by 2 of our Indian nationals. So I think this is broadly the content of the program, but I'm sure it will develop as we go on.
How has the program been received by the Indian community in Kuwait? Have you received any feedback from the Indian community in Kuwait regarding the reception of the Hindi program?
No, I must say that this has been widely received, not only by Indians in Kuwait, but back home in India, and the Kuwaitis as well, because I've also received many feedback from our Kuwaiti friends that this is a very good gesture to bring together both our communities, and in fact, obviously the Indians in Kuwait, they widely welcome this gesture.
Coming to our next question, sir. What impact do you believe this program has on promoting Indian culture in Kuwait?
I'm sure that it will go a long way in fostering greater cultural cooperation between our two countries. I think to disseminate information related to both culture of India, the culture of Kuwait, among the Indians in Kuwait, as well as the Kuwaitis. I think that will be a very good platform to further strengthen our cultural exchanges.
Coming to our last question, sir. Do you think this initiative could serve as a model for other countries with significant Indian communities?
No, absolutely. I think this is something which should be replicated in countries across the world, and I must thank the Kuwaiti government and the Kuwaiti people for agreeing to this and for doing this, and I'm sure there will be other takers in other countries in the region as well. So this is an idea which could be replicated in many other countries.
Thank you, sir, for joining us today on DD India.
Thank you.